The Queen of Cups, upright. Upon drawing the Queen of Cups, you are advised to create time to pause and reflect. The basis of this card is that due to her infinitely subtle nature, it is hardly possible to see the genuine truth of her being, for she reflects the observer, you, with tremendous detail. She is veiled by endless bubbles and curves of light and invites you to recognize how deep your inner waters go and how many aspects of you are actually just mirrors of others you've met along the way. The Queen of Cups is the water aspect within water, which means that she is pure emotion and their mirroring reflections. Within her, there are reflections upon reflections within reflections. Amidst this funhouse of mirrors, all sense of individual personality is lost, and instead this queen finds reflections of her universal consciousness in the eyes of everyone she meets. Bubbles reflecting her observant eyes rise up from her watery throne to encircle the Queen of Cups. Upright, reflective, reversed, deceptive, tree of life, Bina and Bria, astral signature, 2/3 Cancer, 1/3 Gemini, watery aspect of water. Key words: dreamy, observer, imaginative, receptive, reflective, guide, inner self. Expanded description. This queen is all about one thing: reflection. She is pure emotion flowing freely anywhere her emotions may take her. She is nurturing, sensitive, imaginative, and observing force that mirrors back to ourselves. She reflects all things, not just the positive, but the negative too. Free from judgment or restraint, but often taking on the energy of others in this way by her highly empathic nature. Seated in her throne, shimmering bubbles surround her as she shows you the infinite aspects of yourself. In one hand, she gently holds a newborn, bringing her divine feminine nurturing to light. In the other, she holds up a cup, the symbol of emotion and representation of our emotional expansion within. Like water, she is in a constant state of mirroring, reflecting back all of the aspects of you. She is a pure observer, and her innocence in this makes her incredibly beautiful. As we look through our memories, thoughts, and feelings, it is important to rely on intuition and our innate psychic ability to navigate these waters. The more we exercise our abilities, the more we are able to see ourselves in the eyes of everyone we meet. Logic and reasoning have their place, but it is vital that we trust our inner guidance system in life with sensitivity and in tune with the world around us. The Queen of Cups is so in tune with the reflections from the world around her that she practically loses all sense of personality herself. The appearance of the Queen of Cups may indicate that now is the time for you to go deep into your emotions and allow the deep waters of your feelings to come to the light of your consciousness. Alternatively, she may represent a physical person in your life, someone who has a guiding, nurturing, or maternal nature to them, and one who might even know you better than you know yourself. They may be able to help if you let them. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups reverse describes the haziness or cloudiness of understanding that comes from too many reflections without the time taken to understand what they mean. One word that is used to describe this is diffusion, which leads to a disconnect between the observer and the observed. Ultimately, it is an inner deception by a confusion of the emotional body. This reversal can also speak towards codependency, as the queen is naturally strong unto herself, being mindful and aware of virtually everything around her. If she becomes disconnected, she may cling to others physically for support rather than allow the support to come from the depths of her emotional awareness. The bottom line here is that the Queen of Cups reversed is what happens when we are simply out of tune with our emotions. Drawing this card is a call to tune back in. To turn this reversed card upright, practice letting go of the physical realm for a while, and even your emotions or spiritual side of things, and drop into a state of pure feeling. Let yourself sink beneath the depths of this space within you. It might be difficult at first, as you may find yourself proverbially gasping for air, needing a space to think. Yet the more you try this, the deeper your progress. By letting yourself become one with the emotional depths, the clearer and clearer things will become. Certainly things may get darker inside too, and yet from this dark you will be able to experience the brightest of light, one that you never even knew existed. This can be likened to a child in a womb. It may be purely black and void in this space, but in the center there exists a shining light of new consciousness coming into being.